Hello everyone and welcome to another one of our easy paint with me's on a Sunday. And I've done a little thumbnail. So apart from the fact that the flowers went a bit blobby, mainly because I didn't wait for paint underneath to dry, but never mind. This is just so that I've got an idea of what I'm going to do. I've got some paints here. So I've got Van Dyke Brown, which is this one here, Ultramarine, Naples Yellow. I've got some New Gamboge, some Perylene Green, and some Rose Madder. So those are the colours that I will be using. And to start off with, I have drawn a very faint kind of horizon line. And then I've got another line that's going across here diagonally, and another one that's going further down diagonally. So basically it's this line here, one going across here, and one going across there. So that's roughly all I'm going to do when it comes to using the pencil. Everything else I'm going to do with my paintbrush. And today I'm going to use or start with anyway, my size 12 Escoda. I've also got my size 10 here, and somewhere, there we go, I've got a size 8, so 12, 10 and 8 in case I need them. And I'm going to use, you could use a rigger, or I'm going to use this very fine little brush here that I've got. So if you're using a rigger, it's probably like a size 0. But I think I will use that one. And that will be to get some of these lines coming up for the flowers that are kind of coming in to the picture. So let's start with the size 12 brush then. And we will, yeah, my water's not very clean. Okay, don't worry too much about that. It'll all be fine. So I'm going to start by doing my blue sky. And we're just going to get this blue sky in. And the paper that I'm using is 100% cotton rag paper. This is Indigo Artway, and there we go on the front, Indigo Artway. This is A4, and it is the what they're calling the light indigo colour. So it's a kind of a bluey grey colour. And I quite like the fact that the brush skips over sometimes, and I think that that really works well to get some clouds in the sky. So there we have our sky. Now I'm going to do this next patch here, and I'm going to mix up, well, it's kind of in the background there a bit more, so I'm going to have my green, and I think I'm going to add some of the Naples yellow to it and make a kind of a, just get a bit more water. Can you see it's a kind of a grey green? Well, that's what it's kind of ended up as anyway. And apologies, I've got a croaky voice because I've got some horrible kind of lurgy going on. which is rather unpleasant, but this is fine because I can mindfully decide to place my attention on my painting today. There we go. So we've got our green in the background there, and where it's met the blue that was still wet, just kind of looks like trees in the background there. Now, as we come closer in, I think we will have this one over here. We'll have this more of a yellowy green. So let's get a bit more of my Perylene green, and we'll add some of the New Gamboge to it. Where's New Gamboge? There you are. So that we get that's a bit more New Gamboge. There, that's better. And that will give us an even different kind of green going on. Okay, that's nice. And then we need something for this main part here. And I think we'll add even more of the New Gamboge, so that we've got this kind of yellowy green, which is quite nice. Oh, let's hope I don't do too much coughing, eh? And I'm leaving gaps here because I'm going to mix a bit more, and I'm going to get some darker patches in. So I've just added a bit more of the Perylene green in there. And then we just get a nice, and I'm just adding water now to what's here. Like that. And you'll notice I have left some white patches. So that is what we might call our undercoat. I'm going to dry this now, but I'll only be gone for a few ticks. Okay, so next I'd put trees here, but I think I'm going to do them as bushes. That's the thing, we can change our minds. So I need to mix up a bit more green. Add a bit more of our New Gamboge, so it's lighter than the really dark Perylene green. And I'm going to get some bushes that kind of go across this corner here. And some that go across here. So we're just making some little marks, basically. And I need a lighter green. So I'm going to add some more the new gamboge, maybe a bit more even. Is that going to be different enough? Not really. In fact, I'll tell you what, why don't we just add, thinking as I go along, some of the new gamboge in here as it is. There. I think that's done the job. Yes. So we've got a couple of bushes going across diagonally there. Next, I'm going to go down to my smaller or smallest brush. And where is... We'll use the Perylene Green, I think, as it stands. And I want to get these flowers that are coming up and round. So they're all coming around and in, basically. Like so. Yes. Okay. Let's use the size 8. And next I need to mix up yeah, perhaps I can mix it in this one. So I'm taking my ultramarine blue and I'm adding some of the rose madder to make a bit of a purple going on here. And that's because I want these it's not really showing so much as a purple, is it? I think maybe we will go with the blue. Let's just add some more of the blue in. We'll stick with the blue, she says, with just a touch of the purple here and there. Excuse my coughing. It's rather a nasty bug, this thing that's going round. Here we go, we're just getting these. I don't even know what these flowers are, it doesn't matter. We're just getting those in. I'm just dabbing. Technical term, dabbing. Okay. And where is my... There it is. I'm going to add in some bleed proof white. I kind of want these to stand out a bit more. So let's just... I might do that when it's dry, possibly. Let's wait till that's dry. Right, let's get some other kind of leafy shapes going on. And I think we can just use our Perylene green for this. So we'll just get some nice leaf shapes. So for this, I'm just starting and then pushing down on my brush so that I get that kind of shape going on. I've got some quite dark ones. And then we'll add a few more that are a bit lighter, maybe just coming across here. So I've gone back to the green that I mixed. There we go, get some big grasses coming across. Yes. Now the thing that I don't like is the flower heads. So I'm going to dry that and I'm going to make them white instead. So, yes, don't do as I did, do as I'm going to do, as they say. Right, dry this off. Okay, now that that is dried off, let's go back to our bleed proof white. And we can get these little flower heads going again. Yep, those are better. And then we've got this one. Almost like corn, but not. There, I think that looks a whole heap better. And just for good measure, I'm going to do some splats. Not too many, just a few. And now that this is dry, I think I need a lighter green in there. So I'm actually going to use some of my bleed proof white and mix it in with this. And that's going to give me a much lighter green. I can just pop into those bushes just to help define them a bit more. And yeah, I think that definitely helps. Okay, so that didn't take very long at all, did it? Let's get our tape off. But that's what we want. Easy paint with me. So just getting all the splats off of my hand. There we have it then, a very easy paint with me, I think, anyway. But sometimes the easiest and simplest things are best. So I will move some of this out of the way. I'll pop all of those over there. And I will bring this up for you. There we have our very simple landscape that we've done in a few, well, 20 minutes. How about that? Obviously, if you leave it to dry and don't use a heat gun or a hairdryer, it'll take a bit longer because you'll have to wait for the layers to dry. But other than that, yeah, I think that's turned out pretty nicely. And hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a go yourselves. So, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay calm. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.